if you were to ask me, Devin, what is your least favorite or one of your least favorite things about backpacking? I would answer walking on a road. All jokes aside, we are walking a road that is also a like 4x4 trail for side-by-sides and such, and so mixed use while we make our way down into Parunuweap Canyon. And we're about 3 miles at this point of walking on this road, so the road should end here fairly soon, and then we enter Parunuweap, that is just on the outside of Zion National Park. And this is a trip that I've looked forward to doing for a long time, but I have to give credit to Will, who's with me, for planning this trip, as he typically does when he and I end up on a trip together. But this is going to be a great time, joined by my brother, Will, and Will's wife, Jess. So really looking forward to being in the desert canyons. Nice, narrow, lush, green, beautiful spring desert trip. So hope you enjoy it. Well, at this point we are more or less walking in the creek the entire time until we exit the canyon on Sunday morning. So we're finally off the road, away from the side-by-side noise, and making our way down towards Mineral Gulch, which will be the first major side canyon that we will explore. There's several canyons that we'll check out on this route that are drop the pack and go check it out kind of thing. But very excited to be doing this. It's not too hot today, in the 70s, and having a great time. Should I go up it?
You'll have to step in the
muck.
in the bio sludge.
Well, I went up. Oh, cool. It's just like a little amphitheater. It ends very quickly, but it's very neat. All right, coming back down. How's the Parunuweap trash pile? There's a dinosaur over there.
Is it a Stegosaurus?
What is it?
I can't tell.
Trash pile here.
Trashosaurus Rex.
It's about the story of this canyon so far. A lot of trash, and it's getting more beautiful the further we get down, which in fact we are very close to the entrance to Mineral Gulch, where I think we're going to stop and eat some lunch and drop packs and go walk up and check out for a minute. So looking forward to that. So we're walking up Mineral Gulch now, and stopped at the entrance here and had some lunch. And my new favorite backpacking lunch is to take sourdough English muffins with peanut butter and jelly. It was delish. So we're gonna walk up Mineral Gulch here for, I don't know, maybe a mile, half mile, and check out some narrows and some other cool stuff. Well, we've been walking for just about 2 miles since we left Mineral Gulch, and the total on my watch today is 10 miles. So we got about a quarter mile to Rock Canyon, where we're going to find a place to camp for the night. Sets us up for a good amount of like leisurely miles tomorrow. So should be good. And there's supposed to be a really cool rock art panel up here in just a minute. So excited to see that. So we are walking up to the rock art panel. It's supposed to be like petroglyphs and stuff. Oh yeah. Okay,
That's impressive.
here we go. Time is 5:30 and we got camp set up. I'm just walking across to this other canyon, Rock Canyon, where there is better water coming down, and gonna fill up my water for today and tomorrow and just enjoy a nice evening. I enjoy getting into camp at this like kind of time because in the summer you got like plenty of daylight, you're able to just relax, hang out, and have a good time. So I'm tired though. pretty tired from a long day of walking. Getting dinner made, getting cozy, settling in for the evening. Dinner tonight is the brand new meal from Peak Refuel, the cheesy chicken and broccoli. Super delicious. And I've got a new pullover fleece that I'm sporting on this trip. I wanted something that was like super lightweight and really like easygoing and not overly hot for spring trips, but just kind of take the chill off kind of thing. So this is the Farpoint Alpha hoodie that I got from Garage Grown Gear. So stoked about this. And I mean, even just sitting here, there's a slight breeze coming through camp, and it's not cold, but like after you've been in the water all day and you're hungry and all that, you can like feel colder than you probably are. So it's just nice to put a light layer on and just enjoy hanging out in camp. All right, just getting settled for bed. Enjoy being able to, before the sun goes down, to just lay in bed and relax and stuff. So I'm going to just get cleaned up here, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. It's about getting close to 8 o'clock. It slipped in. I zonked last night. The second I got in the tent, I was like, oh, I'm gonna turn on a movie, and like 15 minutes later, I was out. So I think I was more tired than I wanted to believe I was, which is fine. It's good to get a good night of sleep, which it was. So we're getting breakfast going. We have a fabulous day ahead of us. I'm so excited about the scenery, the canyon walls getting tall and narrow. It's gonna be awesome. It's kind of amazing how in just a short distance the canyon really starts to change. What do you think, Brandon?
I like it.
You look like twins. Got the same shirt on almost. really starting now to get into like the more narrow stuff that is kind of like the prequel to what's known as the Barracks. And we're coming up on French Canyon and Poverty Wash. Check those side canyons out. Got some narrows and like a grotto and stuff to check out, but simply put, this place, this is incredible. It's so different, like I said before, from any other like desert canyon that I've spent time in. Even though it has like similar characteristics, it's still very different. Like the rock formations are different, and I don't know, it's a really beautiful place. And that's a swimming hole. Oh, dude. I keep passing all these big deep pools and I'm like, I want to go for a swim. That'd be a good one. Okay, now we're walking up French Canyon. Go check this out for a minute, and then we'll move down to Poverty Wash. Ugh. Okay. As far as I'm gonna go. A lot of times these side canyons get super brushy and they don't always have, I don't know, sometimes they have really cool things to see, other times they don't. And I'm more excited to see Poverty Wash than anything, but leave a comment if you know what plant this is. Ready to go.
Stop joking while I take a picture, making me shake my camera.
Now we make our way up Poverty Wash. I think it's about a half mile or so to the grotto. So we're gonna just take a jaunt up there, and it's nice to just kind of be more leisurely today than trying to cover a bunch of miles yesterday. Wow, dude. Whoa. In the Poverty Wash Narrows. Oh, getting up to the grotto. Oh, that was sweet. Oh, yeah. Check it out. All right. Sorry if it's super windy, but behind me here it starts to get super narrow. We're gonna get nice and close to a waterfall, and every corner there's something cool and exciting and new to check out, and I'm just loving it. So what do you think, Brandon?
It's gonna be fun.
All right, let's do this. I film you, you film me. Yeah! Cheers. We're approaching the waterfall. Just trying to find the way down to get to the bypass to go around the waterfall. Okay, so we got to the waterfall, and now we are climbing up through the bypass to get around the waterfall. Nice.
Rock.
Don't let me lose my chapstick.
It's just chilling there.
It'd be bad.
Trying to think of the best way to lower packs here.
I think I can come down over here a little bit lower.
And hand it.
Uh-huh.
That might work.
Okay. I would just... I know. We made it through that little bypass to the waterfall and everything, stopped and had some lunch. And I know we're kind of on that like final stretch to where the exit is, and dealing with a small injury. It's not debilitating, but the outside of my right foot is in serious pain. Like limping and kind of wincing in certain ways when I step down, and it's just really not enjoyable. So glad to not have a ton of miles left today to do, or even tomorrow. So looking forward to getting off my feet and just being able to relax. But incredibly beautiful place. This is just inspiring, and can't believe we have not seen a single person as we've been down here. It's just amazing. So grateful for opportunities like this. Okay, we are making the climb out of the canyon. We saw the Powell plaque, John Wesley Powell, the hero that explored this canyon early on. And we're climbing out instead of staying down in the canyon tonight, so we can have a nice beautiful view, vista on the rim. Took a dip in the river. Feels nice.
It does.
Just have like soaking wet clothes. Keeps you cool. So, okay, I'm gonna focus on climbing. We made it up. Go us. It was actually pretty steep, probably 800 feet, something like that.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it was a good amount of climbing up, and not gonna lie, my foot is in a lot of pain. So about a mile, less than a mile to camp and then get off this foot and eat some dinner. Camp has been set up. We are in pretty tight quarters here in this spot, but we've got this amazing view overlooking the Parunuweap Canyon down here to my left, and then up here behind me is all Zion National Park, Checkerboard Mesa, and we're like pretty far east of the park. We're in the park, but we're like right on the boundary of the national park and whatever land is over there, BLM land. And yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful night. Lots of stars, hopefully, if I make it that far. Time to get some dinner going. So I'm gonna show you why Will is a good friend. He's got a whole birthday surprise. Is that what you just called it?
Yeah.
All set up for myself and his wife. So it's his wife's birthday tomorrow, and then my birthday on Monday. So happy 35 to me. I'm not gonna ask how old your wife is. But you're not gonna open it yet, are you?
2 seconds here.
Okay, hold that thought.
The reveal.
Oh baby, look at that.
We throw down a go all out here, man. Guess we're not singing, but
The candles.
whoop. Hopefully it's cooked through.
Look at
Yeah,
this guy.
chocolate molten, so you might want a spoon for this. The wind's gonna blow this out, but well, we're trying.
You can do it. I believe in you.
It's going. You can't see it, but it's going.
I'm
Be
supposed to
better
blow it
in the
out.
dark. Yay!
Yay! Happy birthday to us. Well, I'd call that a successful day, and yeah, we're just gonna get in the tent, call it a night. Got about 3.5 miles or so to get out tomorrow, and a little bit more elevation gain to exit, but it'll be good. It's been an absolutely beautiful day, and pretty tired. Foot still really hurts, so kind of nervous about how that's gonna feel in the morning, but glad it's not any worse than it has been. So we'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning to you all. It is Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Wake up on the rim of this canyon, which is Misery Canyon, and making our way out today. So just stoked to have had a great night of sleep in a absolutely beautiful place. I can think of worse places to wake up, you know? All right, we're gonna get on the trail. Okay, so an update on the foot. Still in pain, but not quite the pain that I was experiencing yesterday. So what I am thinking is that I've just strained a muscle on the outside of my foot. It's like back right in front of my heel bone, but on the side of my foot. And when I get on this like off camber stuff, it's pretty painful, but we're making do. And it's been a really long time since I've had any kind of injury when I've been backpacking. So like counting myself really lucky, but I'm not gonna lie, I was in a ton of pain yesterday. That's like, I don't know, It's pretty debilitating when you get into like mind and mental states like that, where you're just beat and you hurt. And I don't know, maybe I'm getting too old. I'm turning 35 tomorrow, so pay attention to my old body. So I want to talk real quick about 3 pieces of gear from this trip that have been fantastic. And they happen to be some new gear items that I was testing out for this trip. First is my Western Mountaineering ultralight sleeping bag, 20-degree bag. Fantastic. So comfortable. Probably one of the best like sleeping bag experiences I've ever had. Second is what I'm wearing. Here's my top. And this is a prototype that I'm wearing right now, but the Outdoor Vitals Altitude hoodie. So a sun hoodie that I believe is coming out here fairly soon. And I love it. The hood is fantastic. It has just enough like sun protection for this kind of environment, and it breathes really well, even though I'm super sweaty and I stink. And the odor aspect of the shirt does pretty good. I got pretty stinky armpits right now. And so after 3 days of being sweaty and hot, it doesn't smell terrible, but it's not the greatest. And the third thing is I've got a new pair of socks that are from SwiftX. I believe that's the name. I'll correct it on the screen here. But they're a merino sock that has some really neat features. In the ankle, it's like woven differently to provide some ankle support, which is not something that I thought was really gonna work, but moving around in the river and uneven terrain and all that, you can actually feel like a nice tight compression around your ankle. And then on the front of the sock, there's some like rubberized material that helps keep the sock in place on the underside of your foot. And for me, I've had a ton of blisters over the last few trips that I've been on, and I get them right at the front of the ball of my foot. I haven't had any issues with blisters, and the socks are super comfy, so I'm impressed. And that's my report of 3 gear items that have been really impressive this trip. We're now entering the canyon that is the final stretch that's just adjacent to Checkerboard Mesa. So I think it's just over a mile from this point back to the car, and past another group of canyoneers that are going to do the Fat Man's Misery route. So it's just good to, I don't know, I like getting back to the car, but it's also like I don't want to go home yet. But that's where we're at, and appreciate you guys watching this trip. And yeah, you know what to do. Subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll catch you on the next one. See you later.